Moss 808, brought to you by the Esoteric Soji. And I just want to spill a little game and say, open your motherfucking mouth and say what you need to say. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're going to manifest. I know, like, you have to see someone's actions and you can only believe their words so far, but you are externalizing and putting death to a picture image and making it an exchange, a currency, an energy exchange, a wave, a transmission to attach to somebody's, what they're paying attention to. Is it worth for them paying attention to and attracting them? You know what I'm saying? That's one of your next to nothingness, densest transmission frequencies, right? And your words carry that frequency, that energy signature, and that is moving through a space. Like, you just saying words and they falling on deaf ears. They're falling on, you know what I'm saying? Because they're falling off onto deaf ears. But really what they're on is living ears, living receptivity. You know what I'm saying? So it's never just talking. That's why, saying rhythmic music and flow and pattern and poetry and spoken word is so powerful, because you're painting the image. You're rationalizing your imagination to fit a structure system. Because if you're looking at a desert and then you put up certain structures, then the wind blows through and you can see what direction, shape, and form is taken by the items that is moving, generating, and revolving through that space and parameter, right? So say what you need to say, get it off your chest, say it how you say it, and be aware that each component of your body has its own frequency, vibration, and give it respect. I was just doing this myself earlier, paying respects to my fingertips, to the tips of my toes and your kneecaps, because it's a different level of perspective. I heard somebody say on the meme, high class, something with a middle class view, or window shopping, and tastes like that. So it's like that for your chakra systems and micro chakra points, and that's going all the way down to limitless, limitless possibilities and things of that nature. So just knowing how you're coming across, making you more aware. Like, imagine, like, when you're part of a team, you want to feel like a critical part of that team. Not just moving like one system, not just moving like the face. And when you're speaking for your elbow, you're speaking for your capabilities of your body, your incapabilities, your insecurities. You're speaking outwardly your vulnerabilities, which is then placing them into a perspective for another person to not see them as vulnerabilities, to see them as things, as gas that they can transmute into an intellectual property, or aka esoteric gas station, and then refuel you. You know what I'm saying? Or giving self-love to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Projecting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying a lot, because we're talking about these words, right? And what you're receiving and how you can use these words, because the pineal gland is at the front, the first eye of your awareness and of knowledge before it was textbook knowledge when it had value, when when you just know something and then something new just comes, like Adam naming the animals and things of that nature, and then their etymology and then their origins and whatever scientists and Greeks these days have tracked that back to. But in that moment, in that space of time, that's where it was started. But it started from a space where the words come to you, thoughts pass by you. They bend corners and things. They don't take certain routes because of the colors and the chakra systems and how they bends. So say what you need to say. Open your mouth. You put the energy, you put the importance behind it. You are attracting. You are, blowing smoke. No matter how fast or how slow the status may look. Jupiter in Uranus retrograde in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces, how still the delusion. You might be in the delusion because you're comfortable. Because I feel like 9 times other ways you could pop out of a bubble or an illusion, as if Saturn on the cusp. If you find a restriction and you choose to push the restriction, knowing that restriction is the boundary or the limit to your imagination, that your ego or a golem over people, places, and things, family, situation, and scenarios in your attention that you pay to that, your the credit, the honor, the accolades that you give that thing, that energy signature, and you push those boundaries and you can expand upon that. That's where, like, I think, like, the debilitation of Jupiter and Capricorn. But as far as like Jupiter and Taurus right now, it's relating to the principle of, the earth being, what I'm saying, not the earth, but America, United States, a country, building off of, their birthday, off of Cancerian energies, the American dream, and how you see things going through that Plutonian, through Capricorn change, and the moon's about to enter Taurus and its exaltation and things like that. So speaking, and it's okay, like, it's all about equilibrium and all about balance, and when to speak, when not to speak, how much to speak, how little to say, and not even just like, let me say as little as possible on some one-up shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're still revealing your colors. You're still revealing your vulnerabilities. Just like, how much can you say without saying much or expending much energy as is required on, how valuable it is, depends upon how much energy you put in the shadow realm, not in the light realm. So when you externalize it with your words in the light realm, it can come across as two words, as a death and things of that nature. So I'm gonna keep telling y'all, man, because I got Lilith in Gemini, so for helping things of that nature. I love y'all. Say what y'all want to say, manifest, and go build. Thank you.